Good morning to you. I'm David Greenberg. I want to show you your top stories this morning. Trayvonte Grant will now spend 15 years behind bars after a massive drug bust in Rockford last year.
People coming together and helping others, lifting, piles of rubble up to help pull people out, taking people to the hospital. I know you were talking with some of the people that were on the scene there. What kind of stories did they tell you? I just spoke with a pilot who works for American Eagle. He was sort of explaining to me what the systems outage was. It's a no-TAM issue. A lot of Cubs fans ready to go for this year. Kind of feels like it's a new era of Cubs baseball. What's one message you want to give to the fans? Teachers in that course, they wanted to know, could students really be getting away with turning in work that isn't their own? And quite frankly, so did I.
Well, as college football season kicks off, Congress now under pressure to regulate an athlete's ability to profit off their name, image, and likeness. Some of these deals in the millions of dollars.
We just wanted to pull over a quick minute here. If you can kind of look over my shoulder, you could see Highway 20. We were looking at some of the conditions out on the highway, so if you are heading out there, it's not fully plowed, but there is some paths of where tires have been leaving their tracks.
Good luck charm, though, may have been one fan from Rockford. This is Alice Alfredson. She finally achieved her dream of seeing the Packers play at Lambeau Field. She says it's even more special now after turning 100 years old. In the Middle East, high hopes for the release of more hostages that were taken from Israel. The country's cabinet members say the 4-day truce meant to expire today could be extended for every 10 hostages Hamas releases. We've been following the latest with that house explosion on 15th Avenue right near Kishwaukee. I want to take you live to that scene this morning where my co-anchor Whitney Martin is now standing by. And as that sun has come up, we have seen just a better picture overall, painting that of the debris and the destruction. Speaking to multiple UAW members, even local UAW President Matt Franson as well, he was saying that this is fantastic to not only be able to get the plant back, but to be able to get a brand new battery factory as well as a distribution center. Tell me about the negotiations, and in terms of the Belvedere assembly plant specifically, where did that rank in terms of reopening that in the overall negotiation? A developing story out of India, emergency workers now trying to drill straight down through a mountain to reach more than 40 workers trapped in a highway tunnel. Now that local 1268 workers did vote in favor of that Stellantis contract, I want to show you another breakdown of just exactly what it means. I was going to say, Whitney, this is definitely your spot to be. I know you're very jealous of me right now. Some people go to the game for the actual baseball game. Others go for the food. We are now joined with the head chef here at Wrigley Field. Here, a Rockford woman is now facing murder charges following a Friday morning shooting that turned deadly. Investigators accuse Ariana Hawkins of shooting a man during an argument near Evelyn Street. So speaking of weather, if you're feeling a bit under the weather right now, symptoms could be flaring up from your holiday decorations, actually. Medical experts are calling it Christmas tree syndrome.
When they were negotiating this new deal.
Yeah, I think that's really an important question to ask, because so many of the UAW members around the country were fighting for better wages and cost of living raises, and they maybe weren't necessarily thinking of Belvedere. But I asked UAW President Shawn Fain where that negotiation kind of fell. Was it a big priority for them? He said over the last 20 years, they've seen 65 different big three automaker plants shut down. He said it was not happening at Belvedere. Some people are created more alike than others, so I came to the one place that everybody goes to, the coffee shop. Whether you're big or tall, short or small, everyone loves a cup of joe. Well, now to the political showdown between a GOP candidate for president and a rising star in the Democratic Party. Governors Ron DeSantis and Gavin Newsom taking part in their own debate on Fox News, and the gloves came off on several hot-button issues.